Learning Objective D, we're going to find and probabilities with events that are independent. Now, if we are given the fact that we have multiple events and all of the events are considered independent from each other, then what we can do for multiplication, we can actually just take the probability of each single event and multiply them together. This only holds if they tell us event A and event B are independent. If we do not know if they're independent, then the only way to find a probability answer is to actually do this formula. This formula right here just means write out the sample space and literally count them and you will get the right answer. However, this one right here is an excellent shortcut if we know they're independent. Let me show you. In a certain spinning wheel, there's 20 sectors of equal size. 18 of the sectors you win a prize, but the other 2 you lose. If the wheel spins randomly, what's the probability of winning 5 prizes and then losing on the 6th spin? The sample space on this would be huge, and it would be very difficult to write out the sample space and actually count that all of these events would take place. And what we're looking for here is actually 6 events, that the first 5 are winning and the 6th one is losing. Now, if you have a wheel with various sectors on it, every time you spin it, the events are independent of each other. What we got on the first spin will not impact the second. It's just logical that that makes sense. Because the events are independent of each other, and they didn't tell us that in here that they were, but it's very logical that we know that they are. So what, in this case, what they want us to find is the probability that the first is a win, and the second the win, and the third, and the fourth, and the fifth, and the 6th one is a loss. So keep in mind what I'm saying here on the probability is ands. I'm not saying or. When you have an and probability, most cases, the way to do an and probability is to go ahead and multiply. So and multiplication go hand in hand as the word or and addition do. So let's do this. What's the probability the first spin is a win? Well, 18 of those sectors are going to win of the 20. Well, the second spin has to win. Same thing. Third spin is a win. The fourth spin is a win. The fifth spin is a win. But wait a second, when we get to that 6th spin, we're going to lose. So the chances of losing is 2 out of 20. If you multiply this all together, you're actually going to get a decimal answer of about 0.059. So the chances that the first 5 win and the second one loses is going to be about 5.9%.